Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. All right. So today we're working on a 32 pill for just a little bit. Um, I've been on the phone for a while, just kind of kick back and relaxing and doing a little bit of work. I've spent biggest share of yesterday in the heat, putting up a couple of 4x6 posts for my tower. Got that all taken care of. So now my tower is nice and secure, and I don't have to worry about all that. Hello, Bruce. So, you know, been trying to get that taken care of, trying to get everybody else squared away. Got 2 or 3 videos that I've already made. I just haven't got a chance to get those uploaded. But I've just been going back and forth on projects here, just trying to get things taken care of. Got the 1,000 amp power supply, got it sold. So I have spent the better share of about 3 hours, not counting my trip to Home Depot, to get what I needed, and still had to make a box because stopped there, stopped by Harbor Freight. Nobody had a box big enough, so I had to create my own box for that. So um, got it all packaged up and used 3 cans of expanding foam to go around the edges, the front, and the sides, and all that good stuff. Make sure that it arrives nice and safe. Still got the top open so that the expanding foam can go ahead and finish doing its drying, because with having 3 cans in there, it's going to take a bit, for that to all cure, and then I'll seal it up. Black Duck, good evening, sir. Good evening. So we've been trying to get back on this project and get it done. I went ahead and had to take all the heat sinks off of this, and went ahead and tapped all the holes. I did order it pre-drilled, but had to go back and tap all the holes for all the transistors. I've got all 32 of them matched. Yeah, they are matched, but we've got all 32 of them mounted. Oh man, that's a long time just to sit there and tap all those holes. I know a lot of guys, they use those self tappers, but I actually tap them and then put stainless steel screws in. So got that taken care of. Got another order. Well, I've got 2 orders actually boxed up and ready to ship out. Do need to get with another guy on another order. Just busy, busy, busy. And then fitting in the weekend projects, fitting in stuff with my daughter, since her daughter was, or my daughter's birthday was the 29th. So took the day and spent with her what I could. Still got to finish up some other projects in the house. I'll work on those tomorrow, but meanwhile, we're going to spend a little bit of time with you guys here on this project. That camera up here out of my way. Got to clean and dust the shop a little bit, but I'll get you guys zoomed in here a little bit better. Reposition that camera where we're working at. Yeah, Bruce, it is a whole lot of amplifier, and these are all the C-series transistors. And I got 16, what is it? Yeah, 16 of the output transformers. I actually have to send those back to Fat Boy. Somehow or another, I made a mistake and ordered the wrong ones. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use the ones that I ordered, because I ordered type 43, and for this, I wanted to use type 61 on the output. It all depends on what I'm building as to what makeup that we're going to be using. So it is what it is. We all make mistakes, and thankfully I called and talked to him, and since I've been a very long-standing customer of theirs for, oh geez, like 16, 17 years, you know, wasn't a big issue, thankfully. So we're going to get our resistors here mounted and start putting some of the other stuff together. And I thought I'd get out here and spend some time with you guys. 247 trains, NDL. Okay, that's definitely a lot of trains. Well, hello, Popcorn. See you popped in there. But yeah, as we go along here, like I said, this is a 32 pill and a 48 pill cabinet. So it wasn't my first choice, but this is what the customer wanted. So hey, we'll build what you want. Lord knows I've built some different things over the years for people. Try to keep this thing kind of clean as we go along, because this is a pretty good sized board that we're using. But hopefully everybody's had a great weekend. Sadly, I know that it's Saturday, and some of us, like me, I had a 4-day weekend. So like I said, I was able to get some of my own personal stuff taken care of, which made me happy. I had to fix my little battery box that I was using to take the antenna up and down the tower, and I put me a nice big power supply in there, so now I don't have to worry about all that. Hey, kiddo, what's going on? Hello, David. Yeah, I figured I'd spend some time with these guys for a little bit. So what'd you do for dinner?
You didn't text me back.
Yeah, I did.
Get back to town. I didn't get it.
Just fit something.
Said you were slightly hungry.
Yeah.
I asked if you want me to pick something up.
Oh.
So
I didn't hear it. Okay. Yeah, just take care of whatever you need, hon, on that, and I'll worry about that. You might want to get him the weed eater, though. If you would, please. Yeah.
I'll show you a picture real quick.
Yeah, I seen it already. I thought you were going to take care of
I
that.
already told you he can't fix it. I'm gonna have to
Oh.
go to a different artist.
Okay.
But he said he's gonna see.
What's a good time of the day to call you about a new build? Well, you can actually either call me after we get off of here, if you'd like to call me this evening, or anytime. If it's Monday through Friday, anytime after about 4 o'clock is a good time to catch me. I'm on days now, so we're not doing the whole graveyard shift thing. But As far as the weekend, I'm pretty much open anytime after about 10 o'clock because I sleep in on the weekends. But you're always able to catch me usually after 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
You want me to pick up a pizza
Yeah.
or something?
Oh, well, yeah, I can do that.
You want to try half and half on it? Or you just want me to buy it?
I'll go in with you, yeah.
Just send me 15 and I'll pay the rest.
Okay, we can do that.
All right.
That or I can give it to you when you get back.
It's fine.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see, what do we got here? Let's see. Finish the electrical wiring for your radio room. Well, that's good, Bruce. Go back to day shift. Feels good. Yes, it does. It's been a little hard getting used to, but at the same time, it does feel good being back on day shift. Just no green peppers. Yeah. Other than that, I'm good. And no snappy tomato. Should be. Yeah. Only the other one as a last resort. Okay. But yeah. Yep. Just take care of him on the lawn or on the other. Yeah, my daughter's. She's gonna order a pizza for us, and we got the guy out there mowing the grass right now. But his unfortunately his weed eater's down right now, so that means that I've been having to loan him mine to do my yard. Been listening to the Beams. Speaking of which, should be able to go about due west and hear somebody called 541. Wow, move the antenna to the west and it's dead as a doornail. Quiet, quiet, quiet. As quiet as my radio's been. Well, Mr. 541, if you're watching, my antenna should be pointing reasonably close to your direction. Just in case I accidentally hear you. Sitting in the AC. You ain't got an AC out there yet? In the radio room? That's hard to believe. But I do enjoy watching TV too and, getting away from this stuff. Yes, it is. Of course, even though my little shop is as small as what it is, I've got my AC going and, I enjoy being out here. Eventually, one day, I will go as far as getting me like a computer chair or something, or not a computer chair, but a gaming chair. I've been looking at those and they look really comfortable. I've been thinking about getting one of those for a long time. Probably will one day. Maybe when my uncle gets out of the poorhouse, but hey, we can always dream. I've got everything turned around to this way while I think of it. I'll tighten up this half. Yeah, anytime I take the heat sinks loose, I leave them just a little loose until I get all the transistors seated. That way everything goes together like it should. As I know, shortly hereafter, we get all these resistors put down and we start putting some of the other parts down, we're going to need to start flipping it back and forth. Well, hello, Mr. Donkey Stomper. You are probably still enjoying the fun in the sun, I'm sure. Yeah, I think you're still on vacation, aren't you? Or have you come back yet? Oh, you are home. I figured you were still on vacation. You know, this would look better on your workbench than it does on mine, right? I know you've had so many doggone big ones here back to back to back that I know you're ready to pull your hair out on these big ones. Hey, let's see. N4TM Rick. Well, hello, Mr. Rick. 215. Good evening time. Now, I'm actually waiting on one, besides the transformers that I've got to wait on till later next week. I'm only waiting on one part. I had a customer that needed a 120 amp relay, so I sold the last one that I had in stock, which was originally meant for this, but the other ones will be here this week, so I'll be back in stock on some relays. I've had 2 or 3 guys that where I've not even been pushing them here lately, and I've had 2 guys that have really hit me up hard for relays here the last 2 or 3 weeks. So my stock level's way down, and I may have to make another order later this week. Same thing with wire, depending on what they are wanting. I haven't got enough of these big projects paid for yet to be able to take the money and turn back into inventory again yet. We still got 2 MIA. If I missed a couple of them on your order, please let me know and I'll make sure that you're taken care of, Chad. I thought I had sent everything to you. Ah, you bought the rest of the materials? Well, I went to Home Depot and bought my great big 4x6 posts, and I got my no, you did find lost to, you did something or another. Lost first 2 I bought from you. Oh, so you lost 2 of them that I've sent you. Okay. You lost the first 2. Well, you didn't lose them. You just put them in that super secret place is what you've done. You know, kind of like that one variable. And then I sent you one for your power supply, you know, because you've fought with that for months and months and months. They're still with the variables. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Yeah, wherever that super secret hiding place is, that's the place that you need to stack and store all your money at, dude. That way, whenever you'd actually retire, you will have plenty of money for the rest of your life. Oh Lord, isn't that awful? Uh, Let me set this board off to the side because I'm gonna make myself a little. I'm gonna make it a little easier on me, and I'm gonna put the capacitors on the transformers, and then we'll go back and set them on the amp. It just so happens I've got a temporary table right here in the middle of the shop. Yeah, unlike Donkey Stomper, he's actually got a building the size of my shop that is used for nothing more than just packing and shipping. That's the crazy thing. You know, he's got his shop, and then he's got another building that everything gets moved over to after he gets through doing it, and then it gets packaged and shipped. I mean, he's got a pretty cool, the way he's got everything set up over there. It's actually a pretty cool setup. You know, I mean, you don't get to see that part of, his live feeds or anything like that, as far as going over to the other building where everything actually gets packaged up and shipped, out to his customers. It's just really nice to actually have, a lot of good people out here, that, we all get along great. We call each other from time to time, whether it's for a bullshit session, a scratch our head session, whatever the case may be, you know. Yeah. Well, that's just like I forget what I was looking for earlier today, and I know I laid it right here, right here in front of the computer. So I thought, and could not find it, and it had worked its way underneath the monitor about that far, just behind the edge of the monitor, and I couldn't see it. I'd spent 45 minutes looking for this tube, because whenever I was making the box, I used hot glue and this E6000 because I actually had to take two boxes and merge them together and turn it into, because I needed a 26-inch wide. I needed 24 by 26 to ship this big power supply. So, part of it is, put together with E6000, and then um, what is that? Gorilla Glue, hot glue. So that it makes a really nice, really nice tight bond, with the two boxes. And then the inside of it is, everything's wrapped like 4 or 5 times with bubble wrap, and then there's bubble on the bottom for it to sit on. And then I took 3 cans of expandable foam and put some baggies in there, and then filled the bags up with the expanding foam so that the corners are nice and rigid, and uh, put one down on the front of it where the main circuit breaker is, so that it can't get damaged. So once that all hardens real good here in a day or two, I can ship it out. I'll go ahead and close the top of it up and get a shipping weight and everything. But I got 2 or 3 things actually done. Like I said, I haven't got the videos posted up online yet, but I got the 8 pill for walkie talkie up here in Bloomington, Indiana. I got his done. I got Mr. Nobody. I got him taken care of, but I don't have him up there yet on his stuff. But as soon as I get to a stopping point where I run out of parts, as far as on this 32 pill until later next week, I'm going to switch over to the Heathkit and work on that, because I've got some of that stuff I'm going to have to physically hand make for it. But I think I've got all the parts for it. So I've got these already taken care of here. Okay. Where you going? Okay. So Chad, I guess you're back in the shop then, working your rear end off now that you're done with your holiday. Just getting started, yeah. Well, I know you're kind of a night person, which to a certain extent I am too. Um, you know, I actually kind of prefer what I call the second shift. The wife doesn't like it, so it's the main reason why we don't do it. But I know I'd rather work from, about noon till midnight or something like that, at least out here. If I had my way about it, anyhow, we'll put it that way. I know some of my regulars that watch me, I haven't seen them in a while pop in. Of course, I know one of them, I know his shift kind of changes based on his work. Once I get everybody caught up that's on the books, so to speak, once they're all done, I'm going to go back to trying to get some stuff built ahead before I take anything else in. I don't know how many amps or what that I'll get done, but I'm going to try to build three or four, three or four up and have them ready to ship. That way I've got something come this fall when it comes Christmas time. Give me a second here, guys. Do what now?
Was that like a little power thing?
Amplifier. Yeah. Yeah. It's a big one.
That just looks like a headache. So you gotta like do all kinds.
Oh, you have no idea. Right. Uh-huh. The gardener, so to speak. I know some people will go ahead and mount these and then put the capacitors on, but to me it's just so much easier. There's so many times that I forget about it. But yeah, some of this is very slow, guys. Well, did everybody survive with keeping all 10 fingers and 10 toes from the festivities over the 4th? Yeah, I've got some interesting things coming up here shortly that I'm going to try. I special ordered. I talked to another guy that he's also a builder, but he also makes different pieces and parts and things like that, and talked to him about having something custom made for me. He's got access to some things that I can't get, at least not yet. Mainly because I haven't had time to do the research on it. So we'll see how that goes. I slept through it all. Yeah, it wasn't as good this year as what I'm used to seeing, but it rained up here, Bruce. It rained almost all day on the 4th. So a lot of the places that I normally would have went to go watch the fireworks and stuff like that, sadly, all that got canceled. So we just did we just did our own thing as far as the fireworks here. It was still enjoyable. Let's see if that's important here. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm out here. Go ahead. Yes, I did. It's a Joe Gun V series. Is that you, Cracker Box? All right, let me turn my antenna that way. That's a local guy here. All right, now I should be able to hear you better.
Yeah, I got something going on with my trailer. I can't talk very loud there too.
10-4.
Yeah, what did you say it was now?
It's a Mako V series. It's a 4-element V series. It kind of works like the cubicle quad in the fact that it talks vertical and horizontal simultaneously.
What'd you put it up on the trailer you got out there by the garage?
No, actually, it's on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's a Joe gun. I actually got corrected. I'm doing a live video too, but no, I put up a aluminum tower up here closer to the shop. Yeah, everybody's been talking about Mako and Joe guns. Yeah, we're out here. All right, Cracker Box. Have a good one, buddy. Catch you later. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. One more. I know I got extra for a reason. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Put the other ones up. And let me answer this here real quick. Ni hao.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chisa.
Worker? Or hello?
Yes, husband working.
Oh,
Hello, daughter.
hello. Wow, what's this?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Wow. Long.
Yes. Husband
Wow.
video.
Same.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You're okay. You can look.
I'm not looking you.
You know, look me. Why?
Okay.
Why?
打扰你工作吧，我怎么说 ？You worker?
Yes,
You
husband
and
work.
me later, okay?
Yes, you can video with me for a few minutes. You can talk to your husband.
Okay.
Husband will talk and look at you. All right, now we got to set the big one up. Ooh, look at this, guys. I don't know what she's fixing, but I see potatoes and carrots and kind of like a roast beef stew. Dolly. Well, it looks good, guys. God, I don't know what I'm gonna do if once I start getting home cooked meals again. I won't know what to do. Ah.
Daddy,
Yes, Cheesa.
Daddy. Understand?
Yes, understand. Understand a little. Oh, that's kind of like our hamburger helper type stuff.
No
She's
hamburger.
cheese.
No hamburger.
No hambo.
Garlic and the rice.
Oh, garlic and rice.
Garlic and the rice.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to change out and go to a bigger tip, guys. Ah,
那我用电脑来视频。I'm a lucky husband. I'm a Heidi.你的直播 live streaming app is Stam.
no, husband's still
Oh.
still
okay.
video.
Video. Oh, understand?
Yes, husband's still video.
不是视频。我知道啊，那他直播的软件是啥呀？怎么会？亲爱的，当你直播的时候，然后我跟你视频，会不会影响你的工作？ Honey, when you're on the air and then I video with you will not affect your work.
No,
No?
no,
No? Okay.
no, no.
Okay. 我怎么知道？给你才点的。You know. 他说晚上正好上这个班，就看着你发电视。算了吧，就看着你发电视。这么多头发，你没事你薅头发呀？放放。没有关系了，他跟你他说不影响电影。
Yeah, so my wife and I, we video chat sometimes while I'm actually doing a live feed like tonight.
了解是知性的一个。OK， 那有。哎呀，你这是铺的还是白的地？哦，是这个。因为大概号最晚到几号？今天几号？
You guys are being awful quiet tonight. But yeah, for those of you that live close enough, you know, you guys will be able to in person after November. But I'll introduce her to you guys on YouTube here when she's available finally. You'll also see pretty hands instead of these big old mitts, because I'm going to have her start putting some of this stuff together for me. She just doesn't know it yet.
味道。咱下来来大白质。
Get everything lined up here. Alrighty. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a short break and get some food in me, since my daughter just came in, and talk to the wife for a few minutes. But we'll continue to work on this, and we'll give you some updates, guys, and go from there. But everybody, have a great evening. I definitely appreciate you popping in for a visit with us. We will catch you on the next live feed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. We will see you on the next live one or the next video. Take care, everybody. 73s.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.